Okay, now it's started. Let me see this one. So we're going to first exercise, we're going to do layer 2 addressing. Okay guys, you will get your recorded class from this point only, layer 2 exercise. So what is layer 2 addressing? Layer 2 addressing means major layer addressing you have in hexadecimal. So you have to be very expert in hexadecimal, because not only the MAC address going to represent in hexadecimal. Let me lock it. Not going to only the MAC address going to show you in hexadecimal, entire IPv6 having in hexadecimal. So your future depend upon hexadecimal only. So better you understand and keep the things on fingertips. It's very easy. I will teach you how to remember and how to practice. No need to remember, you have to practice, so that this technique not going to help you in binary to decimal for IPv4 technology, and dot octal decimal method in IP address. So dot decimal format, not it's going to help you in while I'm going to take the class for the IPv4 subnetting. It's going to help you in IPv6 subnetting also. So there is a, I did not see any class for IPv6 subnetting. I will take class. So try to understand today's session. This is very important, and ask me questions. So hexadecimal not only used for MAC address, it's used for IPv6, as well as there is a lots of example like memory allocation. In that also hexadecimal. If you see registered value in the router switches or any vendor, irrespective of any vendor, if you're going to see the product router switches F5, they have registered value in the hexadecimal only, and the representation start from small x, and they will start small x 1 1 like this. So this is the hexadecimal number. Now this is a machine level, LAN level, low level, everywhere they're going to use only hexadecimal. So let's understand how the hexadecimal, this is very easy, try to understand, and you're going to remember this throughout your stuff. So hexadecimal having 0 to 15 means 16 numbers, 16 digit only. So this start from, let me, yes, I'm not so comfortable here because I start using the electronic pad recently. So 1 2 3 I'm going to make 4 fair, so that you also practice like this. That going to help you. 4 5 6 7, then 8 9 10 is A and 11 is B, and last octet we have C D E F. F is 15. So let's quickly understand how do you going to identify this number, how you going to bring it in decimal, dot decimal. So you have positioning, you should understand the positioning: 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. This is the positional value, and the 2 to the power 0 value is 1. Always anything power of any number of 0 1. 2 to the power 1, of course this will be 2, and 2 into 2 it will be 4, and 2 into 2 into 2, that's going to be 8. So your position of x, y, z and a, this position will be 0 1 2 and 4. Let me write that position value only, that will be easy to understand. So let me write the position value here. So 8 4 2 0. So you have, this is the 4 bit. Hexadecimal always represent in 4 bit of binary. So suppose you want to represent 0, so what will be the value? all will be off. 0 0 0 0. This give you 0. Right guys, are you understanding everyone? Yes, this is easy here.
Yes.
This is very easy. There is nothing too complex, but try to understand and practice like this. So if you bring it on means 1, off means 0, means all the position value is 0, means entire section is off. Of course the value will be 0. So it will be confusing. I'm not going to write this part because it's already there. So this is already there mentioned. Okay, now come to I want to write 1. What will be going to be on? Pavan, can you help me? If I want to get the result 1, sorry, here I wrote this position. There is no position called 0. There is no position called 0. This is the 1. This value, first position value is 1. Yes, now it's easy. Can you able to see that? या मैं उसे डाउन करूं थोड़ा सा 1 minute. Yes. This is 1. So if you want to achieve 1, 0 0 off, you have to bring 1. 0 0 0 1 is a value of 1. Like this, I want to what position we supposed to on, Pavan? Second position I supposed to on. If I will switch on this position, I will achieve 2. Same way, I want to get 3, so I have to switch on these 2 position. So it will 2 plus 1, 3. Everyone, because I'm going to ask you to do some exercise, better you concentrate here. Everyone. Okay, now I'm not going to do all this. You have to practice yourself and you have to submit your assignment in Google. So you can contact me 24/7 where on Google Classroom. You can add your comments, you can ask your question, you can post your question. I will answer you on that. Okay, and I'm going to upload the assignment over there. Please do that on the Google Classroom and submit that. Okay, now suppose I want to write in 8. What will be the position? So position, this will be 8 and all are off. This is the 8. How do you write 10? A is a 10. So your 8 plus 2. So this position is 2. This position is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Same way, if I want to write FF, so 8 plus 4, 12 plus 2, 14 plus 1, 15. So 1 1 1 is the 15, gives the F as a hexadecimal into binary code. Clear guys? Pavan asks me question, please.
No, not clear. Please
Explain
it again.
Okay, you want explanation again. So see guys, yeah. This is the value of position. ये जो पोजीशन है ना पवन, ये जो मैं बीट का पोजीशन हूं, देखो पोजीशन मतलब 0 मतलब ऑफ, 0 मीन्स ऑफ, 1 मीन्स ऑन. यदि तुम ऑन करोगे तो ये वैल्यू मिल जाएगा आपको, और जब आप ऑफ करोगे तो वो वैल्यू आपको नहीं मिलेगा. तो सपोज मैं यहां पे एग्जांपल देता हूं, यदि मुझे 8 चाहिए, इफ आई नीड 8, so which position I supposed to make on? Tell me.
On.
First is on, remaining off.
Yes.
So ये वैल्यू क्या हो गया? 8. ये वैल्यू क्या हो गया? 8. तो बाइनरी जो है आपको आउटपुट 0 1 में देता है. It's give you answer, is send you the answer in 0 1. Suppose I want 4. So क्या होगा? कौन सा? ये पोजीशन हमको ऑन चाहिए, तो पहला पोजीशन हम ऑफ कर देंगे. हमको 8 नहीं चाहिए, 4 चाहिए. मैंने ऑन किया और बाकी ऑफ किया. So this is my 4. So 0 1 0 0 is my 4. Again I need 3. So I will off 8, I will off 4, 2 plus 1, तो 0 0 1 1 इज माई 3, क्योंकि ये पोजीशन 2 है। आप देखो ये पोजीशन 2 है, ये पोजीशन 1 है, ठीक है। तो 2 प्लस 1 आपको क्या दे दिया, 3। अब बताइए यदि आपको 15 चाहिए, 15 को हेक्साडेसिमल में f लिखते हैं, यहां बताया ना, जैसे ये जो है a को 10 बोलते हैं, b को 11 बोलते हैं, c को 12 बोलते हैं, then we have 13, then we have 14, and last one is 15. okay,
Okay.
so 15 को
Yeah.
लिखने के लिए क्या करना होगा, 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, 8 plus 2 12 plus 4 2 14 plus 1 15. So we got the f. So you understand this technique, Pavan? Okay, I will give you exercise after the class. You do exercise and submit this. Okay, clear? Let's understand over here. So we have example of 11. Give me the, if 11 is a hexadecimal, what will be the decimal value? Anyone?
Clear.
What will be the decimal value? If hexadecimal is 11, so how do you write that? Let me give you.
1011.
If the hexadecimal is 11, I'm telling you, hexadecimal is 11. So this you have to define. Let me erase. Yes, Preeti, what you said? Sorry.
1011.
I ask you, what is the decimal value? Give me a decimal value. So 11 is a hexadecimal. 11 is a hexadecimal. So what, Pavan, how do I get this? So I will break in decimal, I will break into binary. So what will be the binary? 0 0 0 1. This is the binary of 1, first binary.
Yes.
Okay, and next binary what will be? 0 0 0 1.
1.
Okay, now you have to add this entire. So what is the positioning? Let's remember this. Again I am writing this table: 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. This is one part. And second part we have 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 6, 2 to the power 7. This video game here. Now
17.
yes, thank you, this is 17. So what is the value? 1 2 4 8. Here it's very easy to remember: 16, 32, 64, and 127. Now you want to, what is the value? So this position, because here this is position is on, so what value is on? 16 is on. Okay, 16 is on, 32 is off, 64 is off, 170 is off. Here same way, 8 is off, 4 is off, 2 is off, only 1 is on. So here value is 1 plus 16. So 16 plus 1, it's 17.
Is equal to 70. Yes.
Yes, you got it. Okay, same way you practice. See here 17. So I want everyone, don't practice like this. This is a book method. If you go for 10th standard, 12th standard, you are going to study how you have to bring the decimal. So 16 to the power 0 into 16. So you will, it's a, यहाँ पे दिख रहा है easy because it's a very small number I given to you. If I will give you the big number, then you will stuck. So better you practice this. Okay, clear guys? So I'm going to give you practice session. In that you have to practice and submit your. Same way, if you have 12, so your, what will be answer? 18. If you have 13, your answer will be 19. Okay, so let's practice for 1AA. Let me do one practice, then we will move further. Okay, so let's do the practice for this. Let me erase. We will keep this part one. We will remove this. Okay, now, so we have questions over here. A. This is my hexadecimal number. I want what is the decimal value. So I will write A. A means 10. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So 81010. This is first set, and the second set will be 1010. Okay, then what will be the position? Let's see. The position is 2. This is position is 8. This position is 32. And this position is 127. 127. And add this.
127 or 128?
128.
Sorry, 128. Thank you, Amit. Guys, I am also human being. Okay, so please, if there is anything which I have done mistake, please highlight, because this session going to be recorded and this should not be questioned by anyone. If you know that. Okay, now come to this. Thank you, Amit. I think this is Amit only, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I identify by yours. Okay, this is 128. So anyone do the addition and get me done. So it's a very easy. 20, 130. Anyone? And this is 40. 130 and 40. 170. Right, guys? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes. So you can see the power if you're writing AA and it give you value in decimal 170. Pavan, you understand? So you have to practice, my dear. This I will give you. Everyone going to practice this. Okay. Now, so here we have done this exercise. Now, for further classes, when I'm going to take for any classes further for subnetting, for IPv6, IPv4, MAC addressing, even I'm going to make you practice of MAC address bit-wise bit allocation. Because if you have bit-wise bit control for the MAC address, your coding, I'm telling you, your either you go for Python, anything, your coding control going to be happened very good. Otherwise ना networking जानना है ना coding जानना है, कहीं का नहीं रह रहा है. There is now the world is changed completely. You need automation. So this technique I want everyone practice in this way. Maybe in beginning, at the beginning you going to stuck, you thinking this is the longest method, but I'm telling you, my dear, this is a very easy method. While you will do the advanced technology work like distribution list पे जब काम करोगे, prefix list पे जब काम करोगे, when you going to access on wildcard with the access list, so there you will stuck. I'm telling you honestly, there you going to stuck. Wildcard filtration you going to do in the subnet, in the OSPF and a higher MPLS, other things. So better you start practicing from today. In IP address also we will separate the two, 4-bit and 4-bit, and the dot decimal format में हम लोग practice करेंगे. So next session for the layer 3 IP addressing we will start. In that you have to do major practice on this, so you have to remember this table so that you can do quickly. Okay, so tell you here clear, guys. I will give you exercise, you do and submit in your Google Classroom. Any questions? I should move. Tell me yes, no.
No question.
नो क्वेश्चन. थैंक यू. एंड यू कैन डिफर. यदि आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करना चाहते हो, कभी कभी आपको क्विकली चाहिए, तो rapidtable.com, you go to here, you have free calculation table. You can give any number, any exercise, you can do that. Okay, now go to next. Come back to layer 2 connectivity. I want everyone, you practice at least 3 to 4 times entire lab, which I'm going to explain you today. If you are failed to practice this, my dear, you going to stuck forever, because if you are not having expertise into layer 2, you are not going to survive on any layer. Your troubleshoot kitna bhi BGP pe kar lo, OSPF pe kar lo, that not going to work if your layer 2 understanding and what troubleshoot style. You should know what thing you have to do. So today, very basic was very important. You should understand 5 to 6 things by doing the lab, and this going to be remember entire life of networking. चलो देखते हैं क्या है first. So I'm going to start. Wait, let me select the pen. This is one. Yes. Everyone able to see my screen, right, guys? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Okay. Come to this now. So I will come to the end point later. First I will start from other basic connectivity. So we will do quickly lab for PC to PC connectivity. Tell me, if I want to connect PC to PC, which cable we supposed to connect? There is two type of straight through cable and crossover cable. Which cable? Quickly. Crossover cable. Always we have to go cross, because PC and PC both are same. So we will do lab, and lab is not about crossover cable. We will come to that later, but this is about the manual and auto IP assignment. So tell me, manually we will assign for static, and what technique will assign? There is no DSCP. PC के BC के बीच को कोई DSCP होगा क्या? Anyone? There is no DSCP, right? So how do you auto assign IP? So we will see which technology. Yesterday you joined the class, if anyone remember from yesterday class. Which technology? Apipa. Who answered, yeah? Who answered
Pipa.
this? I'm not able to identify the name. Who is this? Pavan? No.
Omkar, yes.
No.
Oh, Omkar. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Omkar. So Apipa. So Apipa going to assign auto assigning of IP. So thank you guys. So we will see the how Apipa going to assign. Let me lock this. It's logged, yes. So there is something called Apipa which going to assign the IP. What range, Sagar, do you remember? What range? 169.254 के रेंज में ऑटोमेटिक आईपी असाइन होगा, वो लैब करेंगे क्विकली. ओके, दैट्स यू गोइंग टू रिमेंबर एंटायर लैब. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट लैब other DSL and cable. So we will connect DSL. तो DSL में कौन सा लाइन कनेक्ट होगा? फोन लाइन. So you will see the what type of connector, and you going to identify in packet tracer which connector, which connectivity we have to select for the phone line, and the modem cable for coaxial cable. So we have to connect coaxial cable. So we will do the lab for that also. And the console connectivity, how many guys now? Which RS232, how many guys now? This connector, anyone? No? Okay, we will see today lab. For the console connectivity of any router and switches, you have to do the RS232 connectivity. We will do the lab and we will try to access the router. So guys, what we going to do the today lab, that going to be help you for future lab also. So you can take the console, DSL cable modem, PC to PC connectivity, manual IP assignment and auto IP assignment. After doing this basic connectivity, we will jump to the DSL connectivity. We will have DSL modem. Here we will see the how to connect the DSL modem, and then next then we have cable modem. Sorry, there is cable modem, how to connect where to, it's a scenario. And very, very beautiful example here we have Speed-Duplex setup for L2. How to set up, how to troubleshoot and what are the scenario in your career you will receive in real time where we can set up this. We need to set up this, and cross and stretch through, of course, entire setup we will going to see the cross. And for the enterprise side, we have Ethernet, fast Ethernet and gig Ethernet connectivity. We will do that, and later on we're going to study the protocol Ethernet, how the Ethernet protocol going to. Now for serial connectivity, today we're going to see what is the serial connectivity. We identify the serial connectivity and what basic command we need. Serial connectivity only up, only bring to up. We will see layer 2, how to bring the layer 2 up on serial connectivity. Okay, so there is a very beautiful example I will show you. So there is something called SDL technology and HDL. HDL, of course, this is the protocol we're going to study later on in advanced class, and the HDL today we will see this is synchronous data link. And DCE and DCT, this is terminal and this is the edge. So what is edge side? Cloud side means service provider is a edge, and this is the termination. Other side means enterprise side, or opposite to the service provider side. And the last not least is the Wi-Fi connectivity. So understand, should I move to the lab quickly?
Yes.
Okay, so you can ask your question while I'm going to set up this lab quickly right now. So you can, so I'm going to now come to this. And we have, let me open packet tracer quickly. Packet tracer. Okay guys, concentrate here. Okay, and raise the question if you have here. So we're going to do the lab. So what lab we have objective? So come to the first diagram. So we're going to lab on the end user perspective and enterprise perspective, means entire setup we will going to do the setup, and we will today fix only L2, and we will bring the L2 connectivity up. We will not do, because this is going to be very vast, so you have to understand how to bring the, and what are the challenges, what are the troubleshoot we have done today for the L2 connectivity. So without wasting our time, let's jump to the packet tracer. So what we need first thing to connect enterprise to the hybrid internet. In this diagram, tell me what is the common thing for the end user perspective and enterprise network perspective. Anyone? What is common?
Computer.
What?
System.
No, यार सिस्टम तुम्हारे घर का अलग है, ऑफिस का सिस्टम अलग है. Internet, can you see this cloud is common,
okay,
bro?
Yeah, okay.
This cloud is common.
Yeah, got it.
These are not common. These are not. This is the source, destination source, right? Agree, you guys?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we have common cloud. So I will take WAN emulation. Can you see we have the first I click this, then you come to the WAN emulation. You are able to see my screen, right? Down, select WAN emulation, and I'm going to click empty one because I will do setup, my setup. This is cloud, which is the common for what? For end user and for enterprise. This is the common path. So let's set up this first. Okay, let's set up. So I'm going to switch off this and I'm going to set the module. All the module are empty. Okay, so let's do the module setup first. So I need what first? Cable connectivity, coaxial cable for the cable modem, right? So this is, if you click here, you can study. This is very good study tool here. I'm telling you, you're going to understand the variety of the module. So we have RJ45. So I'm not going to teach you each and everything, but briefly I'm going to tell you how to study by yourself. Just this is RJ45 connector, and this is used for the basic analog connectivity, means telephone line. So मुझे एक telephone DSL modem connect करना है, तो I need this. I will take one. I need this. Second, let's see what is this. This is a LAN connectivity. This is LAN connectivity of the Ethernet. So yes, I need this. Of course I need this. I will take second end of this because I want enterprise side. Okay, so I will take on this module all the enterprise. I will take this for the end perspective. We are not going to create two cloud because एक ही cloud में दोनों काम कर लेते हैं. ठीक है? Are you guys understanding? Comfortable guys? I'm going speed. I should slow down. हाँ ना कुछ तो बोलो.
It's fine, Ashu.
It's fine, thank you. Okay, now this is RJ4511, and this is fast Ethernet. Not fast Ethernet, this is Ethernet. Okay, now next module having copper fast Ethernet. Of course, this is I need to connect to switch. I took this, and you can study 100 fast Ethernet FX, and we have gig Ethernet. Yes, I want to connect the router or any switch, high speed router or switch. I need this because this is uplink. I need uplink for the gig. Now come to the next, coaxial cable. Yes, I need for the cable modem जिस पे टीवी देखते थे, आज इंटरनेट यूज करके देखेंगे. Okay, we will do the L2 setup. Now next, optical fiber. I don't want to engage you in right now. Optical fiber we will do later on the lab, so I'm not going to using this to lab. But last one is serial modem. Yes, for serial connectivity from cloud to router we need serial connectivity. Okay, so I'm going to connect multiple serial just for that's no reason, but I just took multiple. I want to fill up that. Okay, now my setup is, my cloud is ready now. I'm going to switch on my power on my cloud. Now my cloud is ready. If you go to cloud, you can see you have serial 0, 1, 2, coaxial 3, modem 4, gig Ethernet 5, Ethernet 6, fast Ethernet. See guys, in this cloud you can see all type of L2 connectivity to better you practice and understand. Otherwise, once I will jump to the routing and switching, you will not get opportunity because each and every section going to be interested. Okay, now next, go to what is next. One by one, I need enterprise. I will no, not enterprise. I'm going to start from the end user perspective. So what are the two technology? Cable TV and the DSL telephone line. So let's set up of that. So I need modem. So we have DSL modem. Can you see that? So DSL modem. Anyone can you tell what is the use of DSL modem? For which line?
Telephone line.
Yes, DSL modem is a telephone connectivity. Okay, and cable modem is of course coaxial connectivity. Okay, great. Now I will take one AP. I want advanced user and cable connectivity के साथ AP को synchronize करेंगे because end user they don't know the internet, high speed internet coming from the cable. Okay, okay. Now so we have DSL, we have cable. Now I will bring few of laptops in the home house. So let's select one laptop or one desktop. Is more than enough. Yes, and take घर में हम use करते हैं smartphone also. Take one smartphone. Okay, this is my end users. Oh, see, a smartphone is very smart, man. It's connected. So, but I'm going to change the SSID here. I want my SSID change as home. Otherwise, what going to be happened? Because everyone having what SSI default, once I will connect here access point default, they will connect with this also. That is not possible. You can connect your with this. So we will come how to connect it because L2 connectivity we have to check out with that. So this is set up for the which set of end user perspective. and come to the enterprise. Enterprise, what are the things we need? We need big router, man. We need big router. So let me take start with a small router. Okay. Take 19041 router, which connect to the cloud, and I will take one switch 2960. Okay, and what else I supposed to take? Anyone? Let's check it out. What else do we need for enterprise? Yes, we have access point. So let's connect with the access point also, because wireless is the technology always enterprise prefer. Agree, guys? Yes, no. See,
Yes.
this is connected. That's a. So what you do, you change your just I told you this is the problem. So you should not keep your default. I will keep enterprise as a ENT, SSID is a ENT, so there is no connectivity. So enterprise we will connect. Now come to, we will quickly select some end device for the office. Take one PC, one laptop, one, what you say, not a smartphone, tablet. We will take tablet, and one server which is required for the enterprise side. Okay, now let's do the lab. Now we have to do the L2 setup. Now here you have to understand. So I'm going to start from PC to this. So tell me, what connectivity do you need from modem, phone modem to your laptop? From modem, DSL modem, RJ45 connectivity, Ethernet. Are you agree or not agree, guys?
Yes.
Yes, let's zoom it. So what are the things we have? We have fast Ethernet, we have phone line. Phone line goes to the cloud. Phone line terminate on your modem, and from modem you have fast Ethernet. Have you seen your router in your home? That's the same modem. So you have fast Ethernet connected to your PC or your switch, and phone line from the phone service company, right? So from cloud we need phone line, and from PC we need, tell me guys, from PC we need straight through cable. So is a different, laptop and modem are different, we need straight through cable. So we will connect a straight through cable with the fast Ethernet to the my which port? Port 0 is a phone line, port 1 is a, wow, as we connected and the link is off, nothing to do. Awesome, very easy. Yes. Now second, how to connect cloud to this is the phone line. So where is the phone line? This is the phone line. Let's connect. I select the phone line connected to my cloud. So there, where is the phone line? Anyone? Which one is phone line? Tell me, yaar. First one, modem. Yes, please understand, yeah, this is not a very simple technology. Try to understand. As soon as you connect, this is line, but you have to dial the number over here. I will come to today. We will not do the any lab. We will only set up L2 connectivity, and we will understand what type of cable is supposed to connect it, and we will get aware and practice of that. My link supposed to be, if you select wrong cable, your link will be down, और बोलोगे यार link ही नहीं आ पा रहा है, because you selected wrong cable. Okay, okay, come to the next. So access point to this, we have to connect Wi-Fi. We have to connect Wi-Fi. I will come to the at the end of that Wi-Fi. Come to the access point to the cable modem. Which connectivity? Access point to the cable? Anyone?
Again, LAN Ethernet.
LAN Ethernet, of course. Access point is different and cable modem is different. So we have straight through, different device having straight through cable connected. So I will connect to port 1 or port 0. Which one? Can you see port 1 is a coaxial connector. This is the Ethernet connector. Wow, it's up. Now for here, cable modem to the provider, we should go for which cable? Coaxial cable. So can you, this is blue line is a coaxial cable. Okay, click here and connect this to which one? Anyone? Which one I supposed to connect?
Coaxial 3.
Coaxial 3, right? Thank you. So as soon as you connect, your coaxial is up, working fine. Okay, till here we don't have any, so let's move to next. So end user perspective, we have done all the cloud connectivity. Let's come to this side. Now router connect to the cloud by which connectivity? Serial modem, because cloud having okay, serial modem, and we will connect with the serial. So serial we have two type, DCE and DTE. DCE and DTE. Okay, so I will select DCE, and from here, can you see here there is this, I cannot see any serial connector. Can you see? I don't have any serial connector. Okay, so what I have to do? We have to change the modem. We have to add the module. So let's zoom in, power off, there's an empty model there, and go to this HWIC 2T, Cisco 2 port serial high speed WAN interface, because we're going to connect to WAN interface. So I'm going to bring this and connect that and switch on. So we have serial modem now with the router, and we will connect this from, we have serial 0/01 connected to any of the serials. So I'm connected 0. But as soon as I connect it, it's not up. Are you see? So we have to, today we're going to study what configuration I supposed to do so that we can bring the L2 serial port up. This is very important here. Always you remember what today I'm going to teach you how to bring it up. Always you have to follow that method. You will not going to stuck throughout your. Now I will come to configuration later on. First select the enterprise side. Now we have switch. We have to connect switch to cloud again straight through cable, because the different device. So we have gig. I will select gig. I want uplink, so I will connect to, these are the downlink I will use, and uplink for giga ethernet I'm going to use. Okay, so giga ethernet I use this. Clear guys? Now next, okay, I have to select one more switch because there is a challenge connectivity between L2 connectivity challenge is there between this router and switch also. Okay, now this is not up. We will see it's coming up or not, and we will troubleshoot that later on. Again, we need a cable for what to connect. Which one connectivity? Tell me guys. Router and switch is which? Straight through cable.
Straight cable.
So this is again, so I will select giga ethernet connected to this, because this is uplink, so I connected, but the link is down. We have to do the troubleshoot again here to set up the linkage up. Okay, link is down, so we will do the lab right now. Now from PC, from switch to, so now you can say these two are up, so there is no troubleshoot required. Now you have to connect with the PC, and this is the damn easy. So which cable? Again straight through, because these are not the same device. So I will take fast Ethernet, because the access port and fast connected. Why it's showing and not why it's amber showing? Because of a spanning tree by default running on that. So leave it, we will come for later. We will study today. We will do the only the setup of lab. Come to the next. So switch to again straight through cable. So yes, straight through cable, and I connected this one, and come to the next. What cable connected from what access point to cloud? Anyone? From cloud to access point. Tell me.
It will be your straight
Straight through. Okay, so from cloud to straight through, you are right, because we have Ethernet and we will connect to the ports. So we saw that we have challenge of connectivity enterprise side. End user perspective, this is very damn easy. As soon as you connect phone line, it's up. As soon as you connect coaxial, it's up. So very less troubleshoot, you have an end perspective type. But as soon as you coming for Cisco enterprise, this gap give you the troubleshoot key. You have to troubleshoot and understand. So let's quickly do the troubleshoot. So first, before going this lab, I want to connect PC to PC, because that is also one lab. I already show you. So let me quick basic lab first. So I will select two PC and we will show you quickly. Okay, this is two PC. I'm going to connect to which cable? Which cable I supposed to connect, guys? Quickly. Crossover. So I select this crossover and connected these two, fast Ethernet to fast Ethernet, and this is up. So static IP, how do you give the static IP and do the lab? So you can assign the static IP and do the lab. Let's do that. 192.168.1.1. So I'm not going to give any gateway, because no need to gateway, because it's directly connected and they are not going to outside the network. So what's the 192.168.1.11? so 780/24. So we have IP. Statically we configure the IP, and we have 1.11, and here we have IP config. We have 1.1. So I'm going to ping this, and communication going to be established between these two, 160.1.11. So you can do the self-ping test, you know that, so no need to do that. So this is easy one, but I don't want to assign them IP manually. I will remove this. I will give the DSCP IP, but there is no DSCP, right? There is no DSCP, so they're supposed to get the automatic IP. So let's wait and check what happened if I click the DSCP and they are there. Because there is no DSCP, they're going to get the APIPA is being used, DSCP fail, APIPA being used. So they automatically going to assign the IP address 169.254.102.203. If you want to go to detail about this range, please attend the previous class. We already discuss. Okay, so let's check it out. This is the IP. What is the next PC got the automatic IP? So you have IP 96.157. 96.157. Is this IP communicable? Oh, sorry. Is this IP communicable? Yes, this IP communicable. How? Let's test it. 96.157. We're going to ping from this side. So 196.254.96. What is the IP? Anyone? 96.157. 157. Guys, when I'm going to do the lab, it will look you very easy. 196 is not right. No, sorry.
Yes, yeah, yes.
169. 169. Guys, when I'm going to do the lab, it will look very easy, but when you will do the lab, you will stuck. So please practice it at home. So this is one PC to PC, both the lab. Come to the console. Let me select one laptop and show you how to connect with the console. So one PC I have, and I want to take this router as a console. So we have console cable. This, can you see this cable? Arc cable. In you select this is console. You connect with This is connected to console, not for Ethernet or not for serial, neither for auxiliary. Auxiliary I will come to how to do reverse telnetting, I will teach you later on. But today I'm going to do the console connectivity with RS-232 connector, not for USB, neither for fast Ethernet. This help you to access through your terminal. So come to how to access. So this is console connectivity done. I'm going to take this console here. Okay, now click this. How do you access through command prompt? No, you need terminal supposed to be installed on desktop, but packet tracer already given you the option terminal. You click terminal. This is the standard configuration. Just click OK. You are in console. See, you are able to access the router. So I'm going to do no and then enter. We are in the router. Can you able to see, guys? Everyone comfortable? Second lab console connectivity.
Yes.
Yes.
Clear? Okay, great.
Yes.
Thank you. So now move to troubleshoot of L2. The entire setup I want to do the today labs going to end by the hour. L2 setup supposed to be up. So let's start from this point. How to connect it? What we have to do? We have to just, because here we have home as a SSID. I have to set up my SSID in a smartphone as a home. That's all. So go to config, go to wireless 0 and set up as a default. You change as a home. As soon as you change as a home and they have same SSID, they will have connectivity going to become up. We will not do any testing today. We're going to make it L2 connectivity up. Okay, now come to this. I want connectivity up. Then you have to power off my PC desktop and remove this and place with the Wi-Fi modem. Once my Wi-Fi modem is connected, power on the and change the configuration as a what config as a what wireless modem and change as a home as a SSID. The key point for wireless connectivity, only one key point, you have to match your SSID. What is the first point? You have to match your SSID. That's all. Your wireless going to be up. So we are good to go for end user perspective. Now come to the enterprise perspective. So enterprise perspective, concentrate. So we have to troubleshoot between these two first, means between router and switch. So why it is down? So always you remember, if you have giga ethernet connectivity and switch having uplink connected to router, you have to start troubleshoot with the router, because router can control the switch. They can negotiate with the, and this is very, because fast ethernet having very easy troubleshoot. Come to the router. Okay, instead of going this, I'm going to console router here. We will come for classes. When we will go for router classes, we will discuss each and everything again in detail, but today we want to set up our L2 connectivity. So first command you should remember, so interface, so IP interface brief. This is the very basic first command. This command give you what are the all our interface my administratively down, means ये manually down किया हुआ है, आपको इसको manual up करना होगा. So which connectivity do we have here? Gig 00. So I have to go to gig interface. So we have to go for in configuration mode. I will teach you these all things again. The configuration mode, it is a config terminal command. You went into config, router config, and we will select the interface int gig 0/0, and the command will be no unset. No set. So once you fire this command, your link going to be up, and you can check do so IP interface brief, and the link is up. So for Giga Ethernet or fast Ethernet, only one command you need, that's from router side. From switch side is going to be auto negotiate and going to come up in the few of second. They are checking what they are checking, a spanning tree before by default. Okay, so now this interface of, so for gig Ethernet we have to do unsert, no sert, shut down we have to unsert manually. Now come to router side, because router side from serial side, what we have to do, we have again serial interface. This is the serial interface which is connected, and this is down again administratively down. So what you have to do, you have to give two command here. Always you remember, for serial interface you have two command. You have to set the clock rate, and for Giga Ethernet you have to do set no set only. So what command we will give, interface serial, which serial port we have, serial 0/0/1/0, and we will do first IP address we have to assign, but in this case we are doing the L2 setup only. So clock rate, always you remember clock rate 64,000. If this is DTE, it will not accept this command. If this is DCE, it's going to accept this command. So this command is accepted because this site is DCE. Intensely I selected that, though I want to show you this lab. Clear? Means you have control clocking, serial clocking control from this side. So you have to give the clock rate 64,000. This, okay, and then you have to do no shutdown, and the link going to be up. They're going to sync their clocking, and the link going to be up. So you can see the link is up now. Now the last lab, not list. So we have to make the Wi-Fi connectivity. Again here we have access point SSID int, so we have to just click int and we have to switch off. We have to remove this model. We have to connect Wi-Fi and configure as a, you do configuration as a wireless and do int SSID int. As soon as your SSID will be same, they will connect with that. And same way you have to configure this. This is damn easy. Go to wireless and give the SSID. Guys, further in higher classes, once you're going to go for further classes, so I'm going to cover all this security, wireless security system later on. So today we want to see the setup of L2. So it's going to connect. Now my last connectivity left for L2 connectivity, access point to cloud. Anyone having any idea what troubleshoot we have to do on access point to bring the L2 up? Hello? Anyone?
No.
No? You guys, no one have done any lab for that? Any lab for means any industrial experience of Wi-Fi connectivity? Because I got them, means 1 year ago I got the huge project. There is a bug and we have done the automation for the wireless access point. How to?
But wireless directly to the provider, such setup I have not seen.
Okay, that's a point. But wherever the AP comes in picture, not only the cloud or your enterprise setup also, so there is only one issue, your speed and duplex. AP don't have sense of speed and duplex. So higher in the other end, either you have enterprise switch, enterprise router, or in this case, today's case, we have enterprise cloud. Okay, so what you have to do, you remember this, guys. It's going to help you entire career. This is the key point. For access point, you have to SSID. For this, you have to select your auto, and that going to become up. And I have done the automation. All the entire access point port supposed to be auto because other in device going to negotiate according to their. Clear? Interesting?
Yes.
So many revision, right? So many revisions. So 3 point, I want to summarize this. First, if you have Giga Ethernet, no troubleshoot, you have to set no set. If you have serial port, you have to set the clock rate. Clock rate 64,000, that's a standard one, and that's one of the best clocking. Okay, you have other option also. That's you can we're going to study in detail in later on while we're going to study about the serial connectivity, sonnet, HDLC, and other things. We have huge stuff to study later on. Okay, and the third point, if you have access point and it's connected to uplink, so you need to go for auto speed. That going to work. And remaining for Wi-Fi, you need to get same SSID. And remaining crossover cable, phone line cable, coaxial cable, you have to select proper cable. The link will be up. So I hope I have completed entire L2 connectivity. Right, guys? So I will see you in next class. Session going to be open for Q&A for 5 minutes. I'm going to stop the recording now.